Hi, I'm Bran, and I love Hallmark Christmas movies.
Hi, I'm Dan, and I despise Hallmark Christmas movies.
And I'm Tyler, and I just love these two gentlemen on this hot red couch over here. Give it up for them one time.
This is the
Deck the Hallmark Podcast!
Deck the Hallmark, it's his podcast. Brandon and friends host this podcast.
We hope you like this jolly podcast.
Oh man, the millions of people that are in this room right now, it's overwhelming.
The Convocation Center of the University of North Georgia has never seen so many people.
It is a lot.
The fire marshal's coming in right now, Brand.
He's saying, give us 15 minutes,
15,
Jerry.
We're good. We're good.
Hi,
Jerry.
Tyler. Jerry.
We're good.
Jerry.
Tyler Hynes, everybody.
Hey, yeah.
Straight from the F1 track where you race for Italy, it appears. Yes,
I'm one of the Run DMCs.
Run
actually.
DMC. Got it.
Ooh,
Very
that's
good.
that's
Yes.
nice. So who are you?
I'm the other guy on the podcast.
Yeah,
that's
who's
right.
auditioning to be on your podcast.
Yes.
Tyler,
So
we didn't get to have you on last year. You were busy.
I don't know if you know this. I think 1,000 movies you were on. 1,000 movies.
6 movies in 6 months. You did a whole punch card for Hallmark there. Some people thought that you were mad at us. It's true. We got some messages. People were
No.
like, "Is Tyler mad at you guys for something that you said?" True story.
Which yes, but
Yeah,
we've worked it out.
We worked through.
Yeah, we worked it out.
I want you to name 5 Chiefs players in 10 seconds. Go.
McCole Hardman, he's changed to Green Bay, but in my heart, he's still a Chief. Clyde. We got Travis. We
And
got
time.
Patrick.
3 was very good. It was
That's
really
not
good.
bad.
It was
That's not bad.
Pretty impressive.
pretty good. McCole Hardman was really, that was a big pull. I
That's
thought you
my
were going
boy.
to get there after McCole Hardman.
That's my boy.
I have a filmmaking question for you. It was announced 3 wisest men. Is that correct? 3 wisest
sir.
men. That's
Yes,
very
sir.
exciting. A trilogy, which is exciting, and a trilogy that's come out over the span of many years, which is different than how you did the Groomsmen movie, which was also a trilogy in a sense where it kind of tells. What's the difference for you between filming a trilogy like Groomsmen that's back to back to back, and then 3 Wisemen, which is coming back over the span of a year or so to get back together, to get the band back together? How does that change the way that you approach a project?
Very deep question, Brent. Thank you.
Really good job, Bram.
I'm curious to know why Groomsmen doesn't quite qualify as a trilogy. You seemed
It's like an anthology.
He seemed
like
great
you're
about
telling, there's some stories that overlap
Right.
there, and you filmed it all at once.
Well, I think that in lies the answer. I think the fact that we filmed it all at once lent itself to a certain kind of storytelling that we could do. Like, when I was having conversations in the development of it, I thought, okay, if we're going to do them all at the same time, we can do something that no one else really gets to do. Like, what other movies shoot as one movie, 3 movies? I don't know that it really exists. Like, Lord of the Rings was kind of separated. I think 1 and then 2 and 3 happened together. And so I thought, well, look, this is an opportunity to do something actually unique in the whole pantheon of filmmaking, so let's try to do that with things like revisiting the same locations, having the full cast for the whole run of show. There was a montage originally in the final movie that really kind of punched in the way that, like, Deadpool 3 punched in their montage.
Yeah, I was thinking Deadpool 3 the whole time I was watching Groomsmen. It
Same.
was very similar.
The whole time I was
Yeah.
making it, really. But we had to cut the montage out. Yeah, it was devastating, believe me. But there was a feeling, and I think an atmosphere that you can achieve differently than something like Wisemen. Wisemen, there's a bunch of pressure on Paul and Kim, bless their hearts, and now Russell, the poor man who's been roped into it. They've got to come in with the knowledge that everybody's looking forward to this. So many people come and see them face to face and tell them if they destroy it, then they'll murder them, and that's daunting. So it's different in that regard. It just changes the way you make it, I suppose. But both are very, very fun.
They looked fun. They
Thanks.
did. You posted something with a friend of our show and friend of yours, Erin Krakow. You guys are, I believe, in the cockpit in an airplane, and you're making eyes at each other, and then together you push that thing full throttle.
Full throttle, baby.
I mean, so my question is, I mean, it was always you, where you swoop in and steal this poor man's fiance, and
My brother, no less.
your brother. No, it's your brother. My God,
It's dark.
And who hasn't in a situation?
who hasn't been? We've all been there before, gang. But you do that, and you guys, the chemistry in that movie is crazy. Is the plane in this movie a hint as to what this movie is going to be about? Like, is the have you guys announced this and I've missed it? Are you guys okay?
We just announced it.
Okay, good. Can you announce it again for me since I'm behind?
Me and Erin are in a plane.
In a plane.
Yeah.
Is the movie called like a plane love? Like, what's it called?
Take a shot.
Love in the air. Love in the air.
Close. Getting warmer.
Flying by the seat of your pants.
Warmer. Keep going.
It was always you two in
Ish.
the air.
No, not way far now. Go back to the plane.
Plane.
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Sarah Plain and Tall. It's a reboot of Sarah Plain and Tall, but
Sarah
it's
Plain.
plain like Plane.
Around the world in 60 days.
And two fiancés.
Pretty good. It's called Christmas Above the Clouds.
Christmas Above the Clouds. That's what it is. And have we already filmed that particular film?
We filmed it, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else you can give me about that movie since we're here, just between us?
Us girls,
10 to
yes.
15,000 folks in the convocation center. Jerry, just 5
Jerry,
minutes.
no one will get hurt. We promise, Jerry. Yeah, what to share? I mean, it's a lovely movie for Erin. I think for me personally, I really wanted to see her make this movie. It's a very sort of dynamic movie. It's a Christmas Carol. It's a retelling of a Christmas Carol in a modern setting. We're on a plane.
That actually hasn't been done before. A
been
retelling
like
of a
a million
Christmas.
times,
That's
correct?
crazy. That's awesome.
This is the
It's
first-
about time.
How many movies have been done? You might know the answer to this.
A lot.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 190-ish.
1,000,
Give or
yes.
take, yes.
That was my guess when I first saw it, but it was really well written. I had never seen a movie
Who
like
wrote
this.
it? Who wrote it?
I can't
Shout
remember
out.
their names. There's two writers, two female writers who at this moment it escapes me. My phone's not on me, so I can't even look it up. But they're
Because they're female that you don't
Oh, my God.
there. You go. Let that be the headline. Yes, they're two people I haven't met before,
Oh, wow.
and I've never heard of them as writers either. So they were newly introduced to me. I just followed them on Instagram, I think yesterday. But I've heard lovely things since. Now a few friends have reached out and said, "Oh, you worked with so and so." But they did a tremendous job. They did a really, really lovely job of telling what is sort of a complicated story in a way that felt fresh. At least I had never seen it that way. And it was just such a dynamic movie that I was like, I want to see Erin in that circumstance doing it.
You mentioned writers and Russ Hainline earlier.
Yes.
We talked to Russ Hainline, and the idea of him coming and writing the second Three Wisemen movie with Paul and Kim, and you talk about pressure. When you heard, I don't know how this all works or when he got involved, but the idea of someone who has to come alongside a script that, for years Hallmark movies were made and the script is very much secondary to these two particular actors, and then screenwriting in Hallmark has become a real art, of how specifically to nail this genre while also making it different. Russ comes along and he's writing a sequel to a movie that is considered by most to be the funniest movie, if not maybe Unexpected Christmas, also written by Paul. One of the funniest movies that Hallmark's ever done. Hallmark didn't do funny for years and years. They finally start doing funny. It's so funny, they make a sequel. This guy's coming on to write a sequel to one of the few movies Hallmark has made that's funny. When you read the script and meet this guy, how impressive is it for you as someone who wants to see the through line and consistency of a guy that can just hop alongside Paul and Kim and write in the way that they write?
Yeah, I mean, it's a challenge. Like, Russell I've gotten to know more and more. There's actually another project that we're collaborating on, just him and I. And I think for Kim and Paul and Russell, all of them working together is a new experience for all three of them. And I think they're learning from each other, which is really beautiful. I think they're helping each other through some of the hurdles because it's really hard to make a sequel to a movie, period, let alone with our budgets that we make these movies on, let alone with the anticipation of such a movie and trying to get all the cast in it. So the three of them together, I think, have learned a lot from each other and certainly navigating how to do this process and then leaning on each other in ways that I don't think they expected. So it's really a testament to all three of them of how professional and capable and lovely, and they're all the best human beings of all time. So, yeah, no, it's impressive as heck that Russell's come in and done it.
I know you've danced on a screen before a couple of times, and we're going to ask you to do the dance by yourself.
No.
I'm kidding. We're not doing that. You dance in the Three Wisemen. You dance in the Groomsmen. We get to see that. And I know that was by your request because you love dancing so much. So have you begun to work that into your contract, into all of the movies? Like, can we expect to see you dance with the Krakow or like things like that in the future? Are you going to do a dance in every movie? And if not, why are you a coward?
You could call it a dance in the clouds or something. You get it. Like, just make the whole movie about dancing. You and Will Kemp. Yeah, Will Kemp's a big dancer. Yeah.
Well, there's nothing to answer to that question. You got your point across,
Answer the
sir.
question. Answer the question, Tyler.
You got your point across, sir. If I don't dance in every movie, Bran will have a conniption.
That's right.
All right, I'll now ask another real question then. We've talked about how Hallmark's begun to experiment with comedy. We love the comedy. It's very fun. What's next? What's next for you? Do you think that you could maybe get Hallmark to do a full-blown action movie where you're some sort of action guy? You're maybe shooting a gun. Who wouldn't want to see Tyler Hynes shoot a gun? They love it. They love it.
I love how you accelerated from action to straight shooting
Yeah.
guns.
Yeah.
You just made it about guns really quickly.
really
Yeah.
gonna-
Georgia, baby, let's go.
Fire marshal's already here. Yeah.
And they have guns trained on you.
That's right, yeah.
I'm trying to find ways to continue to move this thing and evolve it however I can. Punching somebody or shooting them, sure. Let's get on with it. You want to be the guy that gets shot?
Yeah, of course he does.
Okay.
Of course he does. So, Tyler, we said you did 6 movies last year in the year. Is that correct? I think it was 6.
I don't honestly couldn't tell you.
At some point, I was like, there's so many movies coming out with Tyler. Did you feel that, like you were filming them all at once, or were they filmed more spread out so where it didn't feel that and then they just got released all within a few months?
They were all at once. It was crazy.
How do you recover from something like that?
Honestly, it's taken me a minute. Yeah, it's been, during the Chiefs, it was a challenge. But I did do them. I did Wisemen directly to Bulgaria and Europe, and we shot the Groomsmen trilogy back to back. And then I went straight from there. They actually shot me out early, which was a challenge on our production. And as a producer, It was a challenge. And I flew straight to Kansas City and started that. And so it was all of the movies kind of back to back at one time. And it was interesting. It allowed me no time to sort of adjust or anything, which didn't bother me one bit. It taught me that I can work in any circumstance, and honestly, I feel like I'm very grateful for it because I know that nothing can really be that much harder than that circumstance, and it was not bad.
You love movies. You and I have talked movies before. You love, we've talked Paul Thomas Anderson and Hans Zimmer scores and all of this great stuff. Are you getting to the movies to see anything? Like, have you seen Sinners? Like, since I'm not going to get to talk to you later.
Sinners, yes. I own Sinners
It's
on
amazing.
Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Russell Hainline and I both have a crazy sort of Blu-ray collection with really nice Blu-ray players. I'm getting 4K. I don't even know what to call them. Blu-rays, I guess?
Yeah, I guess 4K player would be something
4K
like that.
UHDs, whatever. I'm going very deep. I've gone very hard in the last year. And, I'm going to random. My favorite thing is I'll go to a random store, a grocery store in the middle of nowhere, and they'll have a bin with Blu-rays of random movies that I just get to pick up and take home for $5. It's my favorite thing. I love watching them. It's what I live for.
This has been a lot of fun. I'm getting the wrap-up sign. We're getting the wrap-up sign. So I will end with this. You have 10 more seconds, 5 more Chief players. Go.
Oh, God.
10, 9, 8.
Coach Reed count?
Yeah.
Coach Reed? Okay, great.
4,
shoot. I know the other coach,
3,
too.
2.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
all of
I
our
give up.
time. Thank you, everybody.
Deck the Hallmark is a Bramble Jam podcast. It's produced by Aaron Shea. For more information on Deck the Hallmark, you can go to deckthehallmark.com. For more information on the Deck the Hallmark family, you can go to bramblejamplus.com. Deck the Hallmark is presented by Philo TV. For a free trial of Philo, go to philo.tv/DTH.